Ladies and gentlemen, just the interwebs out there, smashing NBA style cinema. File 1/2 the reigning defending MPW Tag Team Champions, of course. So, Echo is coming soon. Let's geek about that for a scant few minutes because Echo, the story of it, the development of it is kind of funny because Echo was a character that was in Hawkeye. Kind of a well-received character, I think, but then she was going to have a spin-off, and a lot of people, including myself, were like, who asked for this? Who does it appeal to? Why are we doing a spin-off? Not every character needs a spin-off. That's my thing, because I don't know why the freaking Agatha chick from WandaVision is getting a spin-off, but that's a whole rant for another day. But a lot of people were of the mind of, like, who asked for this? Who's interested in Echo and stuff, and then we find out that Echo... there were some reshoots because some of the higher-ups didn't like what was going on, and then we find out that it's not going to do like a weekly release, all episodes, which of course then we were all unsure of the exact episode count of the series because that seemed to fluctuate, but I think there's like 5 episodes, and they're now all going to get dumped on like the same day. So people were kind of like wondering, okay, does that mean that the final product, whatever they did with the reshoots, still the show sucks and they just want to just dump it out there and it could just go away? But then they dropped the first trailer and you were like, oh, this looks like it hits a little bit different. Then they dropped the most recent one, and we know that it has Vincent D'Onofrio coming back as the Kingpin. We know Charlie Cox is coming back in as Daredevil, and a lot of people were poo-pooing their involvement because they come from seeing them from the Netflix series and how real and visceral those and bloody and violent those shows were on Netflix, and they were like, how's this going to work in the MCU? We already saw Daredevil in She-Hulk, where it was more CGI than practical stuff with his movements and stuff, and we were just afraid of what could happen with the Daredevil series, which the Daredevil series is already going through getting a reboot, and they hadn't even finished it because the higher ups saw some of the episodes and they were like, what the F is this? And they're redoing it and possibly taking it back to that sort of Netflix-esque sort of tone and look and feel for the show. And then they dropped this most recent trailer in the last couple days where they kind of show some images of some of the characters like Daredevil, Kingpin from the Netflix shows. And we saw how bloody those shows were. And then we see Echo just like, spin kicking dudes with a knife in her boot and slashing necks and breaking dudes' necks and just all kinds of gritty, violent stuff. I said gritty. God, I was trying to avoid that because I hate that stupid buzzword. But Echo is going to be under the Marvel Spotlight banner, which is apparently what they're going to use to put forth more mature characters. Because this is a TVMA show in Echo. So when they do this with other characters, they're going to go under this banner. And I'm fine with it. Like I said, I was one of those people that was like, who is this? Who is it for? Why are we doing this? To now I'm like, yeah, I cannot wait to see all 5 episodes. I'm glad they're dropping them on all the same day. 'Cause 5 episodes, that's not too bad of a binge. I'm here for it. I just want to see what happens. See more D'Onofrio. We already know Daredevil's going to cameo in it, fight with her. I believe I'd read that Daredevil's not the only other cameo in it, so I'm curious as to what else that is going on. And yeah, just kind of curious to see how the show is going to turn out, because my interest is definitely peaked with it for the feel, the vibe. Like I said, it's visceral. It seems like we're going to get some good action, some good fighting stuff that we got with Daredevil on Netflix. So I'm here for all that. But anyway, those are my thoughts on it. Scattered as they often are. What do you guys out there think? Let me know in the comments below. Follow me on social media. Talk to me there. Talk to me here. Until next time, of course, Let Us Geek.